And hey everybody, it's Cassian. Welcome back to another Resistance video. Today we're going to be showing you some really sweaty Annette games that I had the other day. So we're going to be playing some really good teams here. First one coming up, you can see we got a good composition, and I think all of them are pretty well leveled rank except for Sam. He's only like a rank 7, so he can't be running Immortal, but he's still pretty damned effective. Even at lower ranks. But so we're starting out spawning this walkway up here with the research facility, getting regen on everything over there. Flip off the Lapras Confusion, put another zombie down. So this is a modification, by the way, of my Apocalypse build. I've kind of fine-tuned it and got it down to, I believe, a really good state, where I swapped out the extra HP boost on the equipment for the Enhanced Brain 3 to get them up faster and moving, and that seems to really be working for me. So they're coming in here and notice mostly cheap creatures in the deck because we're running a greatly increased creature HP as a passive and genetic mutation, so that's handy. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to try to spawn this area up to protect the key. So basically, yeah, this is just, the idea with this build is just throw as much at them as you can to wear them down. If you didn't watch the build video, and with the change out from the extra HP to the enhanced brain, that definitely makes them get up and start moving faster, so it's a lot more effective. It puts the pressure on quicker. So, which is what we're trying to do here. So I believe one of them is in here. Yeah, there's Sam. So the dealer's already got him. So notice we've got regen on everything, so they're going to be a lot harder to kill. Yeah, so I'm staying in the dealer, and yeah, he was going to get bitten again there, but Tyrone came and kicked it off of him. So yeah, this is a real good team here. So notice they're moving quick, and they're not wasting too much time. They did go ahead and take care of the dealer there. So going to come over here, lock this door, put down some more zombies, and yep. So we're going to try to get in their way. So you notice they're all, now they're all infected. I got them all coughing, and they're having trouble killing everything here because, like I said, it's got regen. So these creatures are really tough. So if they don't run away, they're going to get eaten a lot. Alright, so they're going to come down here and try to turn the keys. I'm going to go ahead and put a dog down and berserk it. Kind of a waste of time. I mean, they're just going to kill it, but I might get a couple more bullets out of them. That's less bullets I'll have in the next area. And with the net, creatures are cheap, so
You will not survive.
excuse me, I'm sorry. Got a bit of a cough today, so but yeah, I'm going to be starting a new job soon too, so just be aware that uploads on the channel are going to slow down a little bit from here, but I'm getting a couple of videos ready to go up over the next week or so until I can get some more footage recorded. So I've got a few videos in the in the works, along with there is going to be coming a special video called Why You Should Play Resistance. Basically just trying to get some more awareness of the game out there and show people why they need to give it a shot. So if you have any ideas for that or good points, leave it in the comments. I definitely always read the comments. I'll definitely make sure to reply back to you. And alright, so over here, getting back in on task with the match here. So what I'm doing, because Yurik spawned in here, I filled up the morgue with a few creatures just to keep him busy while I get everything set up around him. I'm just flipping around, letting Jan's hack wear off, and then I'm going to start spawning up some more creatures here. So I got a dealer and a dog in here already, put down a tough boy, and going to go ahead and regen all these guys. Because like I said, it definitely helps, so they got the bigger health pool to keep them up. They're able to generate damage pretty quick. Put another tough boy here, put a crawly boy down there. The crawling zombies really are great. I mean, it's free creatures, and a lot of times I do see them napping people by the leg because they got the fresh blood running in them. So they are a lot more grabby. They'll grab them, or sometimes even get them stuck in an animation where they crawl up them and keep them tied up for another 5-6 seconds while they're biting them, on top of the time they lose from the bite. So it's nice to have. Plus, cycle the deck. All right, so we got these creatures going at them. We got one of them down over there. So one of them's down, and they're all getting bitten. And I believe Yorick is still up at this point. Yeah, so I'm going to get in Yorick here. Now, for some reason, Yorick didn't get the buff. I think he was too far away when I buffed him. I didn't shoot him with the needle, which was a mistake on my part. I should have gave him at least the regen, because that definitely, like I said, makes him harder to kill, especially when you're controlling him. I've actually got a few matches with Spencer recorded coming up too, where you're going to see that come into play. But anyway, so January here is just teeing off on me with the gun. He smashed me with the sledgehammer. And yeah, they finally managed to drop York there. So they got the time for that, and we're going to go ahead and drop Birkin in here to scare him off the terminal. And let's see, I don't think anyone's picked it. Yeah, okay, no, Sam, I believe, has the key. And yeah, I'm going to be following him for a hot minute. Yeah, so I heard him on there, but yeah, you know, so he just staggered that zombie and went right past him. Yeah, Sam is still, even after the nurse he got, he is still just so good as a survivor, man. He's just, if I see Sam, I know I gotta be worried, especially playing Annette. He is still in that kryptonite. Even at a low rank, I've got to make sure I don't take him lightly. So he's already zipping over there. So the Enrage War also, instead of being a slower, weaker Birkin, I'm going to go ahead and get out of him, get my time back. And I'm going to come over here and try to get into a... Yeah, see, this Jan is on it. She increased the cost of my creatures, so it took me 4 to drop that dealer, and then also broke the camera. So I had to jump in her real quick to keep her from getting the time, and they killed her anyway. So, I mean, this team is on it. You can see, I mean, the fact that the Sam is only rank 7 is not slowing them down. You know, he's not running Immortal, so, you know, he's a little more vulnerable, but not not appreciably. So, yeah, they got that terminal. Now they're coming over here to the terminal in this room. Yeah, I'm going to try to get 2 creatures down, and I don't quite get to jump in them before they shoot the cameras out. So, yeah, I don't have a chance to do much of anything. So then they're come down to after this last one here, which I moved it from in here in the morgue into this room because there are 2 cameras in here. That makes a difference. That change in the preset has been working out for me. So if you guys have yours at the morgue there where camera 12 is, maybe move it over into that room so you've got 2 cameras you can try to spawn mobs from if you're a creature guy. Also handy to put a turret on one of them while you're spawning creatures on the other, keep them really overwhelmed. All right, so trying to put some stuff down here. He's going at the terminal, trying to spawn in some creatures. They're playing defensive. They got the terminal real quick. This guy must be maybe running USB or something. So then they're going to try to come up here. So I'm going to jump up here, but I noticed they're not here yet, and they've been moving quick. So I'll check, and they're all in this room over here, maybe looking for a supply zombie. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and spawn a few creatures out here to catch them on the way out. Hopefully get some more time and damage off of them. Alright, so getting these guys buffed up, so makes them more of a problem. And they're going to be coming out the door here, yeah. So there goes January. Sam's coming out the box. The rest of these guys are just running. They're being smart about it. So I'm going to come up here and lock that door to make sure they can't dip that way. And then I'm going to put the Stealer down. Don't get her down quick enough. Sometimes there's a bit of a lag on the PS4 version. So Sam, he shouldn't have stuck around. Something got him. He's down back there, so they're going to have to go back for him. They're going to, of course, get that time back when they pick him up. But, you know, notice he's taking a lot more than 10 seconds to deal with the dealer here, and she's going to bite him. So, yeah, she was definitely worth putting down there. So I got my time worth out of her. There's some more time off from the coughing, so they're down to 2 minutes now. Yeah, 2 minutes about, and that's after they pick Sam up. So, yeah, they got the 10 seconds for the dealer. I definitely got my money's worth out of her, so I'm going to put Birkin down, not because I think I'm going to get them. They're pretty good at stun locking me here. They're just going to run by, but I want to make sure they don't hang around. This Tyrone's got a thing for kicking Birkin when he's already stunned. I don't know if it just makes him... I don't know if it just makes him feel better about himself or what, but... there's that. So you'll see later, he actually he loves to just run up and kick me when I'm stunned with Birkin for some reason. Like it's doing nothing because I'm already stunned. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and first thing raise the elevator here. Make sure they got to bring it back down just to get in their way, just to slow them down just a little bit. Then we're going to come up here and go ahead and put some, yeah, we're going to go ahead and clear our deck. We're going to put some needles and liquors here, give them regen and berserk. I don't believe I'm going to give them the concentrated enhancer though. No, I'm going to save that for over here where I start spawning my pack in. Those liquors I got there just as a driver. It's better to have them up here now, I think, instead of down there, because they can always bait them over and then shoot them from the safe room now. So I like to make sure they got to deal with them at some point. And typically, like when I'm playing Spencer, I give those guys energy leech, but with this and that, I generally don't need it. I have bioenergy going pretty well with her. I don't know if she just natively gets a little stealth bump to it or what. But of course I got the generator in the build, that helps. But you see I've got a bunch of stuff down over here right now. And so I'm going to put these guys down, and I'm going to give them the enhancer as soon as they get bioenergy. And then they stun them, and then, yeah, there's a rocket comes in there. One of them wastes a rocket. Okay, and then, yeah, they're going to shoot out my camera here. So then I'm going to go ahead and fix that and try to get at them while they're going to the biocore. Now, notice what they did. They came in here, cleared everything out, stun locked my camera, broke it, and now they're just all wailing on the biocore. So this is a really good coordinated team here. And they've got, like, you know, realistically plenty of time to work through this. Because I've got, like, a little bit of biocore thickness with that generator, but I don't have anything beyond that helping out, so they're not that much thicker, I wouldn't think. I mean, they might have an extra, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 HP apiece. Who knows? Okay, so I'm going to hit him, smack him around. I think I'm trying to hit that elevator, too, when I walk by it to make sure they got to wait for it. Yeah, there's Tyrone trying to kick me again when I'm already stunned. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out of Birkin so I can come over here and start putting some stuff down. The biocore, yeah, so I'm trying to figure I'm going to go ahead and burn the creature efficiency card or energy booster, and I'll start dropping stuff to clear the deck. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I can put regen on when I spawn. Now notice Sam here, he's going to be dealing with that dealer for a minute because he just keeps meleeing her for some reason. He's just trying to box her to death. But I did put regen on everything back there, and I'm going to go ahead and give it Berserk. And let's see, I've got the concentrated enhancer up, but I think I'm going to go ahead and spawn a couple more mobs in. So there's still 2 of them poisoned. So there, yeah, now we've got a 3rd poison back there. Tyrone's poisoned, so now there comes Sam back, and that dealer he was punching is still alive, and she didn't even have regen until I hit that enhancer. But notice that everything I was spawning in was getting all the buffs because my Berserker Ore zombie there has all the buffs, so he's going to share it with everything that spawns in there as long as they're all right next to him. And then I'm going to drop Birkin in here, so they're down to him, you know, right under 2 minutes now, but they're going to be getting bitten. So there goes negative 30. There was a couple of bites. You know, one of them's completely down. Sam's over there. He just got tackled by a dog, but they throw a flashbang. I'm going to be able to get over here, and I think I'm going to get it. No, it's Tyrone. I'm sorry, Sam is down. Tyrone comes over the spray play. Pro game move on his part. Yeah, and then he kicks me again. They're torching everything here. He's going at the biocore. I believe they're going to get that 2nd biocore. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to grab January here, try to overkill her. Go ahead and crunch her skull. The Tyrone quit. He knew it was over. They still haven't broken that biocore. I believe he rage quit. I do not think that was a legitimate disconnect. But at this point, it doesn't matter. They are going to be done. Because this is when I really started getting sweaty. I was not doing live commentary for this, which is a good thing because there was actually some cursing and screaming involved in these 2 matches because I was really having to play hard to beat these guys. I mean, they really came at it, and I just managed to turn it on them right here at the end because I didn't give up. And yep, so I crunched his head. He's dead. They don't have. I don't think the other 2 have any supplies left. I don't know where they're at, but I don't think they're accomplishing anything. I think one of them might be over there melee in the biocore. But I've got Mr. Sandwich here. I'm going to go ahead and crunch his head. I believe it crunches right at the buzzer, so I don't get the time for it. But they're done. So there you go. Really good team. Really good team. Fought me tooth and nail, but at the end of the day, I got him there. So GG guys. It was good playing against you. Yeah. So, and that's nasty. Alright, so 2nd game here. Now, this team is actually going to be a lot harder to deal with. This is the one where it really gets sweaty. So, these guys are amazing. All these survivors are just top-notch. I mean, top tier. And this is generally what I wind up playing against. About, you know, probably 60-65% of the time my matches go about, you know, not quite this sweaty, but they get around the, you know, I generally see around this level or right under it of play for most survivors I match with. PS4 matchmaking apparently has some kind of skill-based thing to it since one of the patches a while back. So, alright, so they're going to come out here and start tangling my pack. I'm going to go over here and look at starting to set up, I believe, on the other side of this door. I'm going to burn the creature, energy booster there, drop a dealer, drop a tough boy. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get him with regen. Once again, just to make sure they're harder to deal with. So they got to spend more resources to kill them. And if they don't kill them, you know, they're going to have to come back through here. So these guys are going to be waiting and healed. Yeah, I opened my skill menu for some reason here. I don't know why I was checking out.
I cannot buy while you attempt
Alright, so go over here. turn the light off so they have trouble seeing.
Each step they
Put crawler
take brings
down.
you
Go ahead
closer
and
to
put it in
danger.
a regular zombie, a tough zombie. I'm going to go ahead and put a dog in here and then give everything berserk just to make it a little more aggressive. So that dog got out in the hallway there. I'm going to go ahead and lock the door. I should let it get back in, but I think it's going to bite somebody out there. Yeah, a couple of them. So I've already got my time's worth double that at the dog, so he was worth it. That's kind of what I try to look at the investment in when I'm running these guys to see, you know, how much time they're going to get for killing them versus how much time I get out of them being on the field. And typically, if that return is higher, you're going to win. So I think of that as my, like, you know, creature coefficient. Because I just made that turn up on the spot. Anyway, though, so they're running through here. So you notice they already got all 3 keys, and they're moving pretty quick. It's hard for me to keep up with, you know, downing them. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn everything I can in here. A couple of them are getting out, so I'm going to run down here and put some stuff down to keep them busy. Try to make sure they at least pick up a little bit of infection while they're down here, because they're going to have to come through and deal with this infectious zombie and his friends. And I believe, yeah, see, they're breaking my camera already as soon as they get down the stairs. Just done. But I'm going to repair it here, so now I've got a little bit of a shield. Yeah, Tyrone's getting bitten over there, so that guy was worth it. You know, see, because I'm still 5 seconds is good so far. So they're turning in. They're going to get some time back, of course. So that's not going to balance out, but they don't kill everything. There was plenty of creatures left standing they didn't get time back for. They did put ammo into. So that's a good investment, even though they got the time. We'll see how this all balances out at the end. Alright, so dropping that guy, dropping the dealer. Once again, just making sure I can get in their way. I see that, yeah, okay, so Yorick's over here. But I'm going to go ahead and put a couple things over here to make them think maybe he's on that side. So they're going to hear creatures over there and go that way first and waste time. If they kill everything over there, I don't care, because that gets them nothing, but they can go through there. They're not getting toward Yorick. So I'm going to go ahead and set up in this hallway first before I fill the room up, just to make sure they got to deal with that extra layer. I'm going to try to make sure they have to fight multiple engagements to get to and kill him. So I'm going to go ahead and I believe I should be locking the door. Yeah, lock the door. I got everything out here buffed. I'm going to go ahead and keep spawning some stuff out here. So either way, they try to come here, either through the south entrance or through, you know, straight down the hallway here. And they're still dealing with everything over there in that first room. So I've had plenty of time to get a pretty good size army set up out there. So I'm going to go ahead and start spawning some stuff in here now, because overcrowding that hallway is only going to do, it's not going to do a lot if they start using explosives. Or the Jill, I think there's a Jill in this round, whips out a rocket launcher if she has one. I believe these people, I believe they're all over level. I can't remember. I didn't look at the I didn't do notes for this. I just got to get these videos hammered out, so bear with me if I make a couple mistakes in the commentary. So they're coming out here fighting. Yeah, there's some explosives. So yeah, if I'd have put all these guys out there, they would have all been dead there. But some of them are gonna, yeah, they're gonna live through that and start regenerating because of the enhancer. So I've got a bunch of stuff in here waiting for them. So they fought through all that. Now they got all this. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to, yeah, I'm gonna drop Birkin in here once again, just to make sure that's one more thing they got to deal with. Try to make sure I can do some damage on them, take some time. I believe they're all going to run away, though, and hide in the safe room. Yeah, I got turned around here a little bit. Making sure Yorick was still in here. Yep, he's right there. Okay, so now I'm going to move. Yeah, making sure they're not hiding right outside the door. Because I didn't think to open the mini-map until I'm already out in the hallway. And, yeah, they're all in the safe room hiding. I see Tyrone come out here, and I try to... Yeah, I angled the slam wrong with the pipe, so I didn't get to stun any of them. However, I'm going to make sure they're scattering. So they're separated, and they're not going toward the security guard, so that's the important thing. Yorick is safe. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of Birkin here, get some of my time back, so I can go in here and seal this room back up, lock the door. So they're coming quick. I don't have time to reset, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in Yorick here just to make sure that when they start doing damage, it takes more to kill him. They have to spend more resources, make it as hard as possible. So that tough boy took some rounds for me. Go ahead and do some damage in here, try to spread the infection. Okay, yeah, so they stun locked me. They were all team shot. I was getting team shot there. It's like playing competitive Crucible, man, because you don't have a gun to shoot back. Alright, so there we go. And so yeah, they got the card, and so I'm looking to see where they're coming. They're going in here first. So this one's the easier one to defend because, like I said, I have multiple cameras. They're going to break this one, so I'm going to go to the other one, camera 13. I'm going to start spawning stuff in here, put that ivy down. Even though Tyrone's got to torch the ivies generally. If they can live a little bit, they do some good work because they're so hard to put down. Alright, and they break that camera, so then I come back over here. They got the terminal already, so they're going to be coming that way through the hall. So I'm going to go over here and start trying to mop up this room. So notice they're fighting through everything I put down. These guys are not, breaking stride. They kill everything, move on, focus on objectives, shoot out my cameras. They are on it. Like, you'll notice as soon as they come in the room, I know it because my cameras start getting shot. So I just have time to put a little crawly guy down there. And yeah, so here's Jan. Once again, boom. That Jan is on it. I almost have my camera repaired. There she comes with the hack. And they got the second terminal. I'm going to come over here. I have almost no time to do anything by the time they get over here. I think I could get like 2, maybe 3 creatures dropped in. No, not even 3, 2. So they're already shooting out the camera. Because I think these guys will probably use the skateboard. Because they're moving really, really fast through the map. Which that movement speed buff is definitely, even when I play Survivor, I think that needs to be toned down. Because if you stack skateboard and army boots, you just are moving like the Flash. It's crazy. It's unrealistic. So the amount of speed, how fast they're skating around the map. So yeah, you see once again, their team shot me there. That's fine. That is great. They're spending a lot of resources. And, so I'm throwing a lot at them, and they got a lot to deal with. But they're dealing with it. So now they're going into Area 3 with 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. And in relatively good shape. So, like I said, this is a sweaty match. At this point, my palm, I'm getting sweaty because I'm wanting to win the match, and I'm really getting aggravated. I'm going to be focused. Going up here, start with, I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple things here and then get the enhancer going on these initial stock and these liquors to make sure when they come up they get a nice little welcome gift. And now before I would just go straight to the biocore and start populating in there, but now I've started trying to set up an engagement before they even get to the room to hold them off out here, just to waste their time and drain their resources, make it harder for them to get to the biocore to break it, especially with Annette because she doesn't have a super cores. So and her before you say it, the equipment points are better spent on her and buffing the creatures rather than the biocores themselves, because she doesn't have the defense system passive that helps go over the top of that it goes over the top of. So anywho, so we're looking at this being, so they're going to go ahead and break that to start with. I'm going to go over here and lock that door up to make it harder to break down, start putting more creatures, and I believe I'm going to actually give a full mop here. And they're coming in with explosives, coming in hard. But once again, those berserker or zombies are helping to spread the buffs around. Even though I don't have the needle out, that's a big benefit. So anything close to these guys is going to get all those buffs he has. Which comes in handy if Valerie's not headshotting the buffs off the right zombie. They reapply as long as they're close by to the one that has it, to the berserker or zombie. So that's a nice little pro tip for you Annette players there. Excuse me. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move in here and start trying to get, because January's already in here shooting out the cameras. So, notice that she already broke the camera up before I get out of it, I think. Yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and start putting some stuff in here. Try to anyway, but they're going to go ahead and, get over here. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start mobbing up the biocore. So, notice Jill is already trying to melee it. So, I don't know if she's already spent all of her resources or not. Or if she was just trying to save ammo, thinking the biocores weren't buffed at all, just normal. Alright, so I'm going to be jumping between the two cameras in here. Trying to keep a swarm going to make sure they have to deal with that rather than just the creatures. And then we're going to come back over here to this one while it's shielded. Yep, and now drop Birkin in. So, in Gherkin here, I'm not, once again, see, they got their flashbangs ready, see? Molotovs, they're not letting me do. These guys are just, the try-hard team, man. I run into these try-hard teams all the time. It's just I don't record every match that I play. So, this is just what I happened to get when I was, recording this video. So, You know, I had 2 really good sweaty matches. And man, this one, man, they just really fight me tooth and nail. So notice they're kiting me around, once again hitting me with grenades and flashbangs. And it's fine. I would rather have that stuff thrown at me than at the biocore. So I got Gherkin's Enrage back again. I'm going to go over here and try to grab one of them, but no, she once again kites me, keeps running away. This January is on the game here. Yep. So I don't know why I tried to grab there. I thought they were still there. So I'm going to go ahead and... did my timer run out or did I get out early? I can't remember. Anyway, though, I'm going to go over here and start putting down some more stuff. And there goes Jan trying to break the camera. I didn't get out in time. Then there she goes breaking that camera. I mean, see... Look, instantly, before I had a chance to react. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I had nothing. Alright, so there's Tyrone kicking the biocore. He got a shotgun, I believe, and a torch. So yeah, go ahead and waste the torch, man. That's fine. I don't run out of zombies. That is okay. I can always make more. Put the Berserk boy down. So once again, I'm feeding them time. I am feeding them time here, but... with this build, I'm able to make up for that because I can just keep spawning these cheap zombies. Because I've got so many things in the deck that are only 1 or 2 costs, and I can just keep throwing them out. Because they've got, I mean, at this point, they have to deal with them. They can't just attack the biocore. They have to deal with the pack. And even when they break the cameras, you know, I'm going over here. They broke that biocore, and then they're moving around. So I'm going to make sure to leave that pack up there, and I'm going to start... yeah, hit him with the blinding flash there and start putting some guys down here. Yeah, so put an infectious boy, put a crawler down. And notice they're still having to fight with those things that are out here. You know, because they're not letting them just run away. They're chasing them. So, because of the Berserk, they're able to, you know, keep up and dog them a little more. And then I'm still putting more stuff down up here to try and, you know, make it difficult. I want to make it as difficult as possible. Because at this point, I'm really just wanting to stop them cold. So I'm going to try to split them up here by, I believe, trying to hit the lift. No. Not yet. So no, they're going to go ahead and get down. Let's see, what am I doing? Yeah. Okay, so... okay, put the Berserk Aura boy down. And they're going to go ahead and be attacking. See, shooting at the camera. Trying to clear out the zombies. Like I said, on it. These guys do not... I mean, they are just... constantly doing everything. Now they're torching the camera with a flamethrower trying to keep me from able to see what I'm doing. That's, I mean, the level of tryhard I'm dealing with here. I mean, this was a fantastic match. These guys are just insane. And, yep, so then I'm going to come over here, get in Gherkin again. He's getting bitten there. So I'm actually tanking some of the explosives and shit from them. So they're going to pull out his shotty there. And, yep, I believe I'm going to get one of them. And they're going to drop, I think, hit me with a grenade launcher or something. I don't believe I get the nope. Yep, flashbang. And then I believe I get Tyrone kicked here, too. No, that was the last game with the Tyrone that kicked me everywhere. Alright, so going up here. And, yeah, third biocore. Now, at this point, I'm just really frustrated, so I'm just thinking, you know, I'm going to throw everything I can at them. I'm going to make them have to work as hard as they can to beat me here. Because at this point, I'm pretty much saying I'm going to lose, but there's, you know, but I'm not going to do it without a fight. So notice there, once again, flamethrower on the camera. No creatures over here from the torch, but the torch in the camera. Using up that flamethrower, conserving the regular resources, and making it so I can't fight them. So I'm having to fix the camera back, and I think the only one that got over here before I dropped the lift was Martin. So I'm going ahead and dropping some stuff down here because I have plenty of bioenergy, Berserk, and then a concentrated enhancer on all that to get them buffed up. So this is where they messed up. They should have maintained the pressure and kept running over here, but somehow they had to either... some of them went to either get supplies, or they got held up by the remnants of that pack over there, or maybe they were hunting down supply zombie. I don't know. But I got that large generator mod that helped too. So I tried really hard to keep that and the creature mod in my hand, so I was able to spawn, you know, a lot of creatures very quickly here. So they're coming over here, breaking the camera. So you notice 2 of them are infected, and I believe one of them is either in caution or danger as well, getting healed. So putting down some more stuff here, and I believe I'm going to get like a full creature cap here in a minute. Which is, yeah, okay, so he's coming over here, so he's not able to handle all this by himself. And so I just go ahead and drop Gherkin in just to be a dick. Because at this point, like I said, I'm just hanging. I'm like, yeah, see, look, I was going to grab him. They flashbanged me from over there to stop me from grabbing him. I mean, that's how on it these guys are. And they're even trying to shoot at the... Yeah, see, I went to hit him again. Boom, flashbang, waiting. And, you know, there's a supply zombie right there. So I'm going to be... Yeah, so I grab a hold of Tyrone here. And, yeah, I'm going to... Like, I believe I'm going to get to crunch his head, finally. Yeah, I'm going to get to overkill him. He's done. So, kill Tyrone. So now I've actually dropped 30 seconds on the clock. So now this is where the tide's changing. So they went from having over 6 minutes melted off the clock to like nothing here really quick. So if you you know, I'd even forgotten that was going to happen, you know, from doing the commentary here. So you can see now they're really in a bad spot. So I was able to turn the tide on very quickly for getting that generator mod to kick in. I was able to just spawn a bunch of shit over here real fast before they could stay on. See, they left me alone for for just like 20-30 seconds here, and that's all it took for me to set up. So I'm going ahead and blinding flash them just to make it harder for them to negotiate whatever they're doing down there. At this point, I'm starting to look at them and try to figure out what they're doing, but they start moving the lift, so I'm figuring, okay, they're coming back up here. I'll just go back to the regular camera and see what's going to happen. And yeah, so they got like 45 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and replace anything they kill. And yeah, you see the dealer going crazy there with all those buffs. She just like glitch running against the railing. It's trying to get. I think that when there's a lot of creatures, the AI's tracking gets fucked up. So yeah, they're done. So you can see the time's melting away, and see that's what happens when Annette gets sweaty. And yeah, somehow we came back and won that, and that's crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. So thank you very much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next experiment.